I think I consider my greatest accomplishment is actually being valedictorian, like for my 4 years, and actually my freshman year finding out like second quarter that I was, and being able to stay my rank for those 4 years, especially working junior year. I don't know how I managed to do that, keeping my grades up, and somehow still having like a social life, spending it with friends. So in a sense, I guess, keeping that rank, keeping that title, but also enjoying myself because I'm so young. In a sense, always be you and always push yourself to do harder, in a sense that there's always going to be people around you to support you, and there's sometimes people that are not, and sometimes letting go and not letting them affect your life, because at the end of the day, it's you that are striving to want to be better, and it's not them. So and I guess that's my lesson, going over the 4 years, letting friends go, and then leaving, and then all that. So and I guess that's one lesson that I learned, and not giving up as well. That's one big thing. I say my biggest influence is my mother, in a sense that she's like a single mother, so she's always constantly working. She has 2 jobs, and somehow she always makes time for us. I look up to her because she's balancing work, supporting us, and still enjoying her life and not going down a road that she doesn't want to, and always supporting me in everything I do. And I was like if I get an A+ or something, she'd be like, that's great, that's awesome. But then if I get like an A, she's like, oh, I know you could do better. It's always, when I think of her, that's my motivation. It's for my mother, it's for this. This is how I can repay her, especially for the 18 years, and now I'm going to college. A lot of money, so I guess that, in a sense. So everybody, and I always see that they always answer, oh, like world hunger and things like that. But then, in a sense, for me, it's education, because especially in the US, college isn't free. And we're expected to get all these degrees and all this education and work for big corporations and get money like that. But then people don't always have the opportunity to have the money to go to school, and then they're stuck at that level where they can't go as far as they can. So that's what I want to see, at least college or education free, because it gives everybody the opportunity, and that can lead to other things like having more scientists to solve world hunger, having opportunities for people, so then they can solve more problems, more people to solve, and it's just not, more minds together is better than one. So that's how I look at it. After high school, I'm gonna go to UConn, so I'm up at Avery Point, and my major right now is accounting. Although it's different from like my trade, which is culinary, I'm a big numbers person. So anything to do with numbers, I like, so in engineering or accounting, and I found a program where I could like do both, so I did that. But I like to be well-rounded and like everything, so culinary, now I have the skills of that. If I do accounting, I have the skills of an accountant, I could do that. If I go back to school, I could have another skill, another degree, and I like to be well-rounded because I like to help. I don't like to be useless to others. I like to be of a benefit or somehow help in a way.